With that, we welcome UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib, thank you for the time today, sir.
Hey, thank you guys. What's up, guys? How are you? How was everything?
We're doing well, thank you, sir. We will take the first set of questions from Dennis Gaethje with RT.
Okay, it's beginning interview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Hello, Habib. How are you?
Hello. How are you? How is everything?
Pretty good. Thanks. You have a big team with you in Emirates. A lot of your teammates are fighting on Fight Island. Some of them making their debuts. Does it make it harder for you to focus on your own fight, keeping in mind that they all see you as a leader?
Of course, it's nothing easy in his life, And Tagir have debut, Umar have debut, you know. And with Umar, I'm gonna fight same night. With Islam, I'm gonna fight same night. Of course, this is not easy, but what we can do. But preparing, training together, cut weight together, everything. This is very easy. But fight day, it's gonna be a little bit nervous things. But what we can do, this sport is not easy. And if you wanna be champion, you have to take risk. You have to take everything what you can, and then you can become success and become champ.
The last time you fought in Emirates, your father was with you in your camp. How difficult is it for you to prepare to the fight without him and knowing that he's not going to be in your corner?
I don't understand when people ask me how difficult for you train without father. Of course, this is difficult. I don't understand why you guys keep asking me this. This is very difficult. What do you think? You have your father?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have father?
Yes, I do.
Yes. If something happened with him, what do you think? It's gonna be difficult for you or easy?
Yeah, obviously it's very difficult.
Yes, I'm human too. Of course, it is very difficult.
Justin compared the fight between you two with a chess match. Do you think you're a better chess player when it comes to fight strategy?
I don't think it's gonna be chess match. I think my fighting IQ is much better than Justin Gaethje. He's just tough guy. He like fighting. He like blood. You know, he's like real warrior. But when we talk about fighting IQ, I think is my fighting IQ is much better than he have. You know, and I think what have Justin, he have very good coach. This is my opinion. He have great coach. Like even if you can watch his last fight when he fight with Tony Ferguson, how he cornered him. I think his name is Matt Wyman. Or yeah, Matt Wyman, I think. And he gave him very good advice. I think he have very good and very great coach. And of course, Justin can fight. He can go deep, and he have heart. But if you talk about like fighting IQ, I think I have much better than him.
The last question for me. Fighters usually don't like to give predictions before they fight, but sometimes you say exactly what you're going to do. And I mean, corner fight, because you said exactly what you're going to do and you did exactly that, how it played out. Can you give us prediction for this fight?
Yeah, like nothing changed. I'm gonna try wrestling with him. If you're gonna defense. If you're gonna defend my takedown one time, I'm gonna try second, third. I'm gonna try 100 times. And of course, I'm gonna box with him. I'm gonna kick with him. And it's gonna be kickboxing and wrestling like mix. And my goal is make him tired. I'm gonna make him tired. This is my goal. And maybe around number 3 or around number 4, my plan is finishing.
We will take the next set of questions from Mark Raimondi with ESPN.
Hey, Habib, thank you for taking the time out, man.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. This may not completely apply to you because I think you've won every single round in the UFC, but what are your thoughts on judging and scoring in MMA?
What I think?
Yeah, do you think it's good? Do you think there are issues?
I think sometimes is good, sometimes is no. I think we have to put on George like guys who fighting, who have experience inside the cage. It's my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe if it's gonna be like three judges and all wrestlers, maybe they're gonna score more wrestling skills. Or if we put only striking guys, maybe they're gonna score only striking skills. But I don't know, like honestly, I don't know what we can do. But only one thing I know, we can't give chance referee who never compete in MMA. This is my opinion. You know, this is very dangerous because guys working so hard all this life and he can win, but some judges think different who never compete in this sport, and he can kill his career. And this is my opinion.
Every fight, the referee comes in the back and explains, these are the rules, this is what's illegal, that type of thing. Has anyone ever explained to you, hey, this is what the judges are looking for, this is what the judges are, they're scoring the fight? Has anyone ever actually come to you, like a commissioned person, about that?
Yeah, always before every fight they come. Oh, I'm gonna be your referee, and they explain like some rules. And always I have one question for this, guys: when and how you can stop fight? And I ask about cut, and when you can stop, and I ask about if you eat some punch and how many punch he can give you to stop this fight. And I always tell referee, please don't stop early because I'm professional, and I take the risk. Please don't stop this fight early if something happens, because this is MMA. One crazy punch or one crazy kick can change everything. And I before every fight I told my referees, please don't stop this fight early.
And did they ever explain to you judging too, like how the fight will be scored, how the judges will look at it?
No, they always explained as only rules.
Right.
Yeah, judges never come. Referee come. Referee always come.
Do
I
you
never
think
see judges. I never see in my life. I never see judges in UFC. I don't even know how they look.
the judges should be more more public, like explain what they're looking at more?
It's gonna be good idea. This is good idea. Why not? It's like even not all fights. Maybe common event, main event. After
Right.
every event, maybe if they explain public like why they score like this or something like this, it's gonna be interesting for people. Why not?
And just last thing for me, what are your thoughts on Khamzat Chimaev? Maybe
What I
the
think,
next Khabib. Yes. What are your thoughts?
I don't know like what UFC gonna do with him about his next opponent, but in my opinion, I think he deserve top 10, top 15. My opinion is top 10. He deserve fight with someone. It's like very tough opponent, like 5 rounds. And then after this one, he deserves contender fight. This is my opinion.
So you think he's the real deal?
Of course, if he finish all his opponents. What do you think?
I think
What do
so
you
too.
think?
But no one cares
I
what
think
I think. We care about what you think.
it's like I think he deserve. I think he deserve. I think like Ali told me he gonna fight because we have same manager. Ali told me today he gonna fight with tough opponent 5 round in December. You
Hmm.
know, this is very interesting main event in UFC. This is very good attention. And good opportunity for him. And if he win this fight, next fight, I think he deserve next fight contender fight.
Got it. Thank you, Habib. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
We'll take the next set of questions from Carl Neidhart with DAZN Germany.
Hi, Khabib. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Hi, how are
First
you?
of First of all, I'm great. First of all, huge condolences for your loss. I think that's a matter of respect. And then for the sport, many people have talked about Justin's wrestling being a challenge for your wrestling. How do you see it? How good do you see his wrestling to be?
I watch all his fights. I think he have good wrestling defense, very good wrestling defense. He know how to wrestle. And he wrestling almost all his life. But I don't think he last like 5 6 years. He used his wrestling. It's like how I use, because I always use my wrestling in training, inside the cage, because wrestling and top control. This is what make me champion. And I don't think last couple of years he become very good wrestler. He have base what he have like when he was kid, but right now it's like everything is changed. And of course he know how to defend if someone try to take him down, but we don't, and we all know about his condition too. If I'm gonna attack him first 2 round and third round, I think he's gonna finish because he don't have good condition.
Have you been impressed with his performance against Tony Ferguson? Since we all know you got huge respect for Tony, for his skills. Were you impressed by what Justin did to Tony?
Yes, I was. Of course, impressed. It was great performance from Justin Gaethje. He beat very tough opponent. He show he can fight 5 round, but anyways, he fight only stand up. And they fight like 25 minutes. They don't wrestle. They don't attack each other like in single leg, double leg. It was like only striking match, kickboxing match. But with me, it's gonna be completely different. You have to worry about takedown. You have to worry about boxing. You have to worry about kicking. You have to worry about grappling. You have to worry about MMA. This is not striking game. And you have to worry about condition. You have to worry about my pressure. I'm gonna give him so much, and you have to be ready.
Talking about pressure, I mean, of course, distance and balance is always important in MMA. But considering his striking, your wrestling, your grappling, will keeping the distance or controlling the distance be even more important in this fight?
I don't think only this fight. I think in every fight this is important. Distance, control. Like pressure. Everything is important in every single fight. And for this fight, I think he tried to be away from me. He tried to be away from cage, and in my opinion, he gonna use footwork and I think he tried to kill my legs too with his kick, because he have very good kicks, and I'm ready for everything.
You have talked about coaches earlier on, about his coach. How do you think is coaching even more important in this era we're living in right now without crowds? Has coaching has always been important, but is it even more important right now to have a good coach who gives you like the right sentences?
Of course, coach is always important, because sometimes you think you do something enough, or sometimes you think you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. You always need coach. And discipline, everything. Like Justin Gaethje, a very good coach, my opinion. But I don't know this guy. I think I met him once or twice, but when I see how he cornered him, what advice he gave him, I think he's a great coach. He have very good IQ. Why I talk about IQ? Because MMA MMA is not only like about conditioning, wrestling, striking, or your spirit. MMA about your mind too, you know. And this guy, you know, he have very good mind. His coach.
Last question from me. You have been at UFC 253. You have seen Israel Adesanya. Your honest opinion, is Israel Adesanya able to be this next big superstar of the UFC? What do you think?
I think he already superstar right now. He's very good. You know, like he undefeated, 20-0. You know, he beat a lot of tough guys. He beat Gastelum, Whitaker, Costa. You know, it's like he defend his title twice or three time or two time.
Two times, I guess.
Yeah, two times. Like he already big star.
Thank you very much, Khabib.
Thank you.
We will take the next set of questions from Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
This fight, we all know what kind of style Justin likes to employ. He likes to engage in a war. He likes to hit his opponents. His defense in a fight like this to not allow him to fight his fight.
I think you know. I don't know. We have to go inside the cage or give answer for this question. You know, Justin, for sure, he gonna try to kill myself. You know, he gonna give me hard kick, hard punch. You know, he's tough guy. You know, he's very tough guy. You know, and when cage close, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. He have plan, I have plan, and we will see.
You've made it very clear that there are certain fights and things motivate you. You talked about the George St. Pierre fight. Obviously, your focus right now is Justin Gaethje. If everything goes well on October 24th, you defend your title again. What else is out there for you? What motivates you, in terms of the future?
Very good question. Honestly, very good question. I don't know. You know, like for example, I'm gonna finish Justin Gaethje inside the cage October 24. What else? This is very good question. We'll see. You know, I love competition. I love compete with best fighters in the world. That's why I'm here. You know, I'm not in UFC to make money. I have a lot of business projects. Outside the UFC, I can make money, and it's good question. Very good question.
You've retirement before. Is that something that is potentially on the
What you ask? What you say? I don't understand.
you've talked about retirement, age or certain fights. Is retirement something possible?
I don't think. We have couple options. We're gonna think about this after this fight. And Dana told me after this fight, he have something special for me. And but I told him, please keep this. After fight, we're gonna talk. He said we have like very big things after this fight for me. We'll see.
And last question, you've made it very clear in the past, Khabib, you have no visiting Conor McGregor. Does it make you angry that still comes up so often in terms of now they talked about the Ultimate Fighter and they want to do the rematch? Like that name still comes up to you?
Right now I'm focused on Justin Gaethje. October 24. I'm focused on him. I don't wanna underestimate this guy. Justin is a very tough opponent, very tough guy. And he follow his dream. He's very hungry. He just beat very tough opponent. And I don't wanna underestimate. And I'm focused on October 24.